What's up, viewers and viewerettes? Checking the scene today, if you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, then this is your opportunity to find out. Fuck! Sorry. So we're off to a horrible start on Warzone, but that is okay. It's A-okay. Because we have unlimited tries. Limited only by our determination, persistence. Get that bag in. So I'm sorry I sound a little bit congested. It's because the Lord has blessed me with allergies. And with family members who love pets. It's a perfect storm. They had to power me down one way or another. They chose or another. We're looking at our usual suspects here. Sheeb is down to that 3738 quantifiable measurement unit. Holders of Sheeb probably getting pretty what's the word I'm looking for? Probably getting pretty fed up. No, that's not really quite the word. They're probably getting lighthearted. No, that's not the word. If you think that you know the word, please drop it in the chat. Drop it in the comments. Drop it in my DMs. Just drop it like it's hot. Yeah, I'm probably getting dicey. No, that's also not the word. I'll go ahead and give up. We got Cardano down to 149. Apparently there was news from the eToro platform that Cardano was a risky asset, when really they're just, I think that they couldn't keep up with the staking that they offered. I think it was like a 5% stake on Cardano that they've offered for a pretty long time now. eToro is, of course, not really anybody's main exchange platform, trading platform. So I think Cardano is poised to make a comeback from this. Of course, it still is probably one of the least profitable coins to be trading. If you're hodling, then it's not a horrible risk to hodl. But it's not much of a gainer type of asset at the moment. We got BAT, which is it's doing pretty good. I mean, it's down right now at the moment. It was at a 180. It's down to 159 at the moment. I ain't never seen this. I ain't never seen open door. This is not a door. This is an advertisement. Okay, now this is a door. Alright. You see me trying to go through this door? How do I? Aha! I'm going through a doorway. Oh! CKB Nervos. We missed that one, bro. That was at about 2 cent, I think 2.3. I think just yesterday. And it's now back up to 3 cent. That could have been a good one. That could have been a good one. We got. Let's see what else. Of course. We'll grab this advanced UAV. We'll grab this back. It's gonna want it. We'll grab that, and we will shield back up. We never get to use this mask anyway. And we'll get up out of here. Okie dokie. Alright, so where were we? We got Sandbox down to 688. And that's around the mark that we recently got into. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. Just to, when you're holding something, it's a lot easier to keep up with it. You wake up sweating in your sleep to check on it. Your body reminds you through physiological changes that you need to check on your crypto, even if it's just a little tiny bit for some reason, even if it's a minute amount. Your body will still generate these impulse responses in order to remind you to check on your crypto. And so I think that's something to take advantage of. I think our body stress systems are a hackable system that we can take advantage of. And so that's one of the ways that I like to do so. Usually this area is pretty suspect, so I am, of course, hesitant to act treacherous in this area, because this is an area where many people like to join in treacherous activities, partake in treacherous behaviors. That was pretty treacherous of me to jump out the window in that fashion. I think that they are saying that the Ghislaine Maxwell details are just too much for them to publicize. So we can watch the Kyle Rittenhouse trial live on air. And that's okay, because that's a little bit divisive in this country for some reason. And even though the Maxwell case is something that we could probably all get behind, That's just, we're not entitled to that type of information for one reason or another. Probably because it would cause us to not trust our own leadership, and so that is a dicey situation. I'm sure you can imagine. And so our leadership has determined that we are not entitled to partake in such a treacherous set of shit. I should have sniped dude from the get-go. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Oh, oh, he think he gonna snipe me? Come on, buddy. Oh, you're a fucking chicken nugget. Let's go, bro. What do you do, jump? What homeboy do? He jumped. Yeah, he pussied up out of this engagement. That's probably a good move on his part because I believe that I had him. Believe what you would like to believe. I believe that I had him. Oh, where's he at? Oh! Whew! I believed what I wanted to believe and it cost me everything. That's critical. Dogecoin is down to 19 cents. Even though I think you could use it to go see the movies now. Certain Regal cinemas, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And I could always be mistaken. I would assume probably a certain percentage of my information to be mistaken at any given time. Let's see what else we got. I owed it down to 130. Might be a decent chance to get back in it. I mean, it's not, we wouldn't be looking for super duper gains or anything like that, but we did see it hop back up to that 190. That 180 mark pretty consistently. So there's reason to believe that it could do so once again. Let's see what we got. We got Hedera down to that 31 cent mark, which I get in and out of Hedera whenever possible. It has some use cases associated with it. Let's see what else we got. XRP down below $1. It's at the 92 cent mark. That might be a good chance to get into XRP if you have the wherewithal and capability to do so. I know many exchanges don't offer the opportunity to purchase or obtain XRP based on their ongoing legal constraints. So that is a decision best left up to the deciders, aka all of you. Let's see what we got here. We got Phantom down to 203. 203. Which that is not bad. I think that's also another asset that was poised to do well in the gaming environment. So you got today it's down 5%. Sorry for these sniffles. I do wish every day that I didn't have them. That is it's the path that we were given, so we walk it with great conviction. And seldom do we let it hinder our performance. Best Buy's having a cyber flash sale. Let's see what it is that they're trying to cyber onto us. Data storage. Select Samsung laptops. Oh, still expensive. I mean, it's not bad. It's truly it's not bad. Could be better. Could absolutely be better. I mean, I think the cheapest one is $599, and that's in US dollars. You think that they're going to get rid of her dance whenever they drop the new map? I think that would be treacherous behavior on their part, but I can see them doing it. I mean, they got rid of the entire stadium. I was fond of the stadium. I was a stadium fanatic. Go Jags. You know what I mean? That was not Jags. That was a radio station, I believe. I got my animal mascots all fucking mixed up. There's honestly too many to keep track of. Everybody in this area heard me shout out that window, and I am not safe. Da 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 da. Let's see what else we got. Algorand down to 165. Which Algorand is one that very recently saw massive gains up to, I think, 280. Did we already talk about this? We may have already talked about this, but I'd like to see it do so again. Hodling a little bit of it. Right around the price it's at, so no harm, no foul. Sand up to 702. 702. So we have made a little bit of profit during this stream. That's fantastical. That's what we like to see and hear. And even though we didn't hear about it, we did see it. And so we did vocalize it ourselves, thus being the catalyst to hear. Ethereum, Shibu, Inu, Matic price analysis, I'm checking the news here on Voyager app. Voyager app. If you have the Voyager app, you've probably noticed that it's got fees built in. Come on, I had that, dude. That's ridiculous. It's got some fees built in. The spread is kind of why you're better off using the sell limit feature when you know what price you want to get in on something. Sheeb Games building one of the biggest games of all time. What? Let us see. Significant. Let's see what they're saying. Let's see if this is enough to get bullish on Shiba Weebies. Yesterday, November 27th, Satoshi Kusama, the pseudonymous lead for the Shiba Inu project, explained how the team is preparing to make a very impressive entrance into the world of gaming. In a Medium blog post titled "The Future of Gaming is Sheep," Satoshi started by saying that although he could not provide exact about the game that his team is building, that's definitely missing a word, he could not provide exact about the game that his team is building because of concerns over how quickly many other people would try to steal the concept. He did reveal that their new games division, Shiba Inu Games, has hired legendary veteran video game designer and developer William David Volk to lead the design and implementation of the game, which is being developed by a AAA game studio. Volk, former VP of Technology at Activision, who indicates on his LinkedIn page that he has been working on a freelance basis for Shiba Inu Games since the start of the month, had this to say: "I am honored to be working with an amazing team on what will become one of the most significant games of all time." This is what Satoshi said about Volk's vast experience in the world of gaming. You have to remember that William is no ordinary game developer. He's a true visionary with decades of top-notch, high-quality experience on the corporate side, and also on the independent side, having run his own game studio as well. Just for reference, he also shares credit for the first iPhone game ever released, so he has years of experience within mobile gaming as well. He went on to mention that Shiba Inu Games is focused on working with amazing consultants and contractors to build an incredible first version of the Shiboshi game, which will be primarily for mobile, and the finished game will be licensed solely to the decentralized team at Shiba Inu for use on Shibarium. The Shiba Inu team will then add various decentralized elements to enhance this mobile version. Satoshi noted that this would provide unique opportunities within the Shiba Inu ecosystem, Sheeb, Leash, and Bone, while Shiba Inu Games remains completely separate from this activity. Furthermore, he pointed out that the revenue gained from Shiba Inu Games in-app purchases also provide opportunities for Sheeb and Leash burns. As for Shiba Inu's entry into the metaverse, Satoshi said that he loves the idea of having a VR world where people can interact and basically live, and that the Shiba Inu core devs are already working on the Oshiverse. Yo, catch me in the Oshiverse. You can try to battle Mario, but you better deal with Yoshi first. Your bitch stepped up, and you know she thirst. When I read books, all I see is symbols, dog. I don't see words. I am stuffy as a motherfucker. Thinking maybe we should do a little bit of shilling on this Shiba game. Oh, this shit. Man, they've been talking about this for a minute on some certain platforms. I guess they're just now taking it serious on Voyager. GameStop to kindly... No, that's a petition. Let me get my shit straight here. Okay, so the word about the Activision vice president is somewhat new. What is the price of 1 million sheep right now? 1 million sheep! $38. Oh! $38 for a million Shiba Weebies. Shiba Nobis. Shinobi. Shiba Weebe. Shiboshi. Shiba Inu. 俺は4代目Shiba Inu. 俺、全部だよ。Shiba Inu だってばよ。Yeah, y'all didn't know I knew Japanese, huh? And the truth is I don't. Where did we land? Where did we land? Where did we land? I'm about to land over here in the fucking factory store. Because that's where the action is always at. Yeah, even when I am stuffy, these vocals are still amazing. They're still prime time. So even though BAT fell from that 180 mark, we are still holding it strong here at 158, which is pretty good. If you got BAT right around $1, I mean, it was hanging out at 90 cents for months. It was hanging around at that $1 mark, I think all last month. I think it had a quick burst up to about 130, and then it dropped back down to that $1 mark. But now it's holding 150, 158, and it's holding it strong. And I do have a video coming on how BAT actually paid for my PSN subscription for the month. Brave browser on its own covered my PSN subscription for the month. I got a video on that dropping soon. As soon as I can not be a stuffy motherfucker. Let's see what else we got here. Dogecoin back up to 20 cents. Honestly, 19 cents might have not been the worst chance to get back into Dogecoin. If it goes from 19 cents to 26 cents and you put enough in it, that could be worth it. The little 25-cent mark is not redonkulous to expect it to go back up to. I could definitely see Dogecoin taking over the quarter in certain facets of the economy. George Washington has had plenty of time. And he is also on the dollar. So he kind of, between him and Lincoln, I think there's room to share the spotlight on our currency. One thing that I would like to get my hands on is one of the 1914 $10 bills that is made of hemp. That would be like a true collector's item. That hemp bill. And I hear this box. I don't see this box. Let's see what we got. ETH is floating at 4,100. Bitcoin is floating at 54.9. Slowly but surely getting rid of that dip, coming back off of it. Loop ring at 288. These are treacherous. This is a treacherous flight of stairs. It's been known to go down right here on this flight of stairs in a very real way. Cryo War is up 15 goddamn percent. 16%, my apologies. It is up to 418. That is one of the up and coming crypto games. Really, the crypto game market, as decoupled as it is from the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum, I think that's probably one of the safest industries to be in. There's definitely a lot less dip going on in these metaverse and crypto gaming coins than what we're seeing in purely financial area crypto such as Bitcoin. Now the Bitcoin update recently, it was a bit of a game changer. Oh, that reminds me, the whole Voyager point. So transfer fees. Even though the transfer fees for Bitcoin are substantially less with the latest update, on Voyager it's still a set. I think it's around like $20 worth of Bitcoin that they have a flat charge of in order to transfer out Bitcoin. And really on other platforms, it's for example, I think on Cash App it's closer to less than $1. I think Voyager is definitely going to have to update that if they want to be able to compete with the likes of Coinbase. Got him. So let's see, trending. Doge Dash. I wish that I was able to set it to ETH and Binance coins. Because lately, most of the trending and top gainer coins on CoinMarketCap are these Binance coins, and I have not been so much in the Binance realm as of lately. That BUSD, which I mean, maybe we can get back into it. It's not a bad time. So if you're using Voyager and you are thinking about, transferring some money out, I think one of the lower fee assets that you can move back and forth at a pretty decent speed and for not that much. It's actually only 2 ADA, 2 Cardanos to transfer Cardano out of Voyager. So, and the price action is not so volatile that, you're risking losing a whole bunch of value during the time of the transfer. it's likely to just stay right around where it's at because of the speed of the transfer is not too bad. I mean, if it's busy, it might take a couple hours, but the last time that I did it, I think it was pretty quick. It was, maybe 10, 20 minutes, and the fee was only 2 Cardano. It's not bad. That's, as of right now, $3.04. I mean, it's still horrendous. It's still highway robbery, um, especially if you're, not on top of that spread that Voyager is collecting whenever you buy and sell. I mean, I think the other day I was looking at getting some sand around 680, and whenever I clicked on it, it was saying that the bid price or the ask price for that was closer to around 690. So that's a whole 10 cents. I mean, that's 10 cents that you're going to be able to ride up with, not be, waiting on it just to get to that amount in order to start seeing those gains. So that's a little bit ridiculous. So I have been moving a lot of what I got towards Coinbase just because of those fees. I think I'm probably going to be moving my, well, there's pros and cons. I mean, there's interest that you gain having SHIB in Voyager. So I can actually take a look real quick and see what that is. Let's see what we got. Alright. There's Sheeby Weebies, Sheeby Wobbles. Well, I moved in the wrong direction. That was the wrong direction to move in. It's a 2% gain if you hold 15 million sheep. Woo! Bastard. Ah, fuck. Them bastards got me. Let's see. Pretty red day for the market. Ooh, Luna. Terra Luna is up 13%. That's pretty good. I could not have anticipated that. Mana's up 1%. Axie Infinity up 1%. Sandbox is up 8%. That one we could have anticipated, and we pretty much did. Gala is not at a bad price here. 65 cent. It is up 3%. Monero is up 2%. Oh, we said Loop Ring was down. It's actually up for the day to 290. Let's see what we got. Compound up 6%. Oasis is up 5%, and Oasis is one that has been shilled on certain internet image boards that we feel are not the worst sources of probability. And I actually forget which exchanges offer Rose. Binance. But of course. Ooh, if you got this rose dip here at 27 cent and you rode that bitch up to 32 cent, that's a spicy meatball. That's a meatball that on the menu it might have a spicy icon next to it. Little fireball icon, which is indicative of spice. Spicy. A lot of folk will think Sprite might need to have a fireball next to the icon. A lot of folk think that Coca-Cola could be viewed as a spicy asset. A spicy flavor asset. See, it's hard to dip back and forth between finance and flavor, but that's only for now. Once my DNA gets accustomed to it, it will be very normal for my children and their children to weave in and out of these seemingly disconnected worlds. And so we want to make sure that we keep this in mind. Because what we keep in mind will not stay behind. That's what I believe. And since we don't know too much about DNA, I am free to believe almost anything. Seeing that the market is favoring coins with upfront utilities such as the metaverse and gaming, I think is a much better situation for the speculative end of crypto to be engaged in rather than the meme coin, altcoin, shitcoin debauchery that made so many people so much money. If you just had the balls to go in on some of this meme coin treachery, well, the gains were significant. The attention that you would have to pay in order to time the market, that in itself is a skill. And so it's not like this was something that required zero ability, zero talent, zero brain power to do. This was something that actually I would argue required a lot of brain power. Probably at least one entire brain per zip code. One full brain per zip code is probably what it took in order for certain people to make their decisions within trading and time the market in a way that resulted in bags being filled as opposed to being deflated. And any more than that is actually liable to get you caught up. If you're someone that is trading shit coins and then also trying to take advantage of, let's say, the NFT bull run as a creative, that could have led you to miss the timing on certain cycles where it was, for example, Sheeby Weebies. If you didn't, take some profits around that 7-8 mark because you were busy trying to maneuver your way around other ends of the crypto market, such as, oh boy, fungus among us. If you were not able to pay 100% full attention and make those timing moves, those time-sensitive moves, then you could have been holding your bag all the way back down to where we're at today, which may or may not be the situation that I'm in. We like to be transparent, but not, you know, look like fools. So that may or may not be the situation. I'll reserve my rights on that one. Damn! Okay. So I thought he had gotten in the truck. He was still up there sniping my bitch ass. All right, that's crucial information right there. I think anybody could agree. See what the Jaguars got going on today. ESPN. Oh, did we miss it? Did this already happen? Is this over with? Excuse moi. Let's see what we got. 2-9? No. No, don't let this be. 21-14. The fucking teabag. Yo, I thought he had me. And if I hadn't ducked, he would have had me. But I'm a mother ducker. I'm a bad mother ducker. So I ducked. I ducked up out the way. So that I am forever grateful. I will remember this on such occasions as my children's high school graduation. I'll say they are here because I ducked. Because I ducked their mother. Haha. I will say that with great conviction. Because that is the only way I say anything, is with great conviction. Donviction. I got conviction, it's donviction, it's non-fiction. She leveled up from a MILF. She's a mom vixen. It is not safe. It is the opposite of safe. It is dis-safe. It is a-safe. So we are relocating. We are relocating like an army family. Ooh! Bro, what is you doing? Probably should have kept running. But we didn't. Sand is up to 708. Just on this stream. I forget the amount that it was at when we started the stream. Next time, I will try to remember that information. Next time, I'll try to remember that information. Man, the Falcons fucked this up. Well, no, not really. I mean, 21-14 is not too bad. It's not too bad. But for us, we're 2-9. The Falcons are 5'6". I'm 5'6". So it's not that bad. But if you're 2'9", you probably have breathing problems. And we would like to help you with that. If possible. We'll probably go ahead and wrap up this broadcast. Let's see how long we've been going. 50 minutes. 50 minutes. 50 minutes. Yeah, let's go ahead and cut it. All right, y'all. Until next time. Ho! The snack that smiles back. Gold bitch. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. God damn it. Why is it not picking up my fucking shit?